Today, I'm going to show you the many different ways to use your Beauty Blender sponge. Okay, let's begin with the prep. As you can see, you need to run it underneath the faucet and make sure you get the sponge really good and wet. You want to make sure that it's completely saturated inside. Squeeze off any excess water, and then use a washcloth so that on the outside your sponge just feels damp. Alright, now how to use it. As you can see, I'm putting some foundation onto my hand. You can also put it on a palette or dot it onto your face. Then taking my sponge, dipping it into that, and I'm gonna start blending it out on my face. I start out on the center of my cheeks because that's where I want the most coverage, and blend away. As you can see, it really quickly and easily just blends the foundation out. It's my favorite because it's really fast and it's not as messy as using your hands. So yeah, as you can see, I'm just bouncing the sponge off of my face repeatedly all over the place, and it just blends the foundation right out. Alright, now on to other uses. As you can see, I'm going to use this to blend out some eyeshadow primer. Again, it's something that's easy to do with your hands, but I just wanted to show you can also use the tip of the Beauty Blender to do that really easily. So now I'm just applying some concealer underneath my eyes, and then I'm going to use the Beauty Blender again to blend this out. The sponge is perfect because it fits really well around the shape of your eye. This is pretty much the same thing I did as the concealer, but I'm going to put on this liquid highlighter to just my cheeks, my forehead, down the center of my nose, my cupid's bow, and then blend it out once again. Another thing that the Beauty Blender is really great for is applying loose powder. So I'm going to take some NARS loose powder here, just dip my sponge into it, and then I'm going to roll set my foundation. This means I'm going to push the sponge to my skin and then roll it. Really easy. This sets your makeup really well. This is a heavier application, so it's better used for photography, video, or a special occasion. And now, this is similar to what I've already shown you, but I'm just using some under eye setting powder, and again using that tip of the Beauty Blender sponge to really blend that in under my eyes. Alright, as the name implies, the Beauty Blender is great at blending, so if you apply too much blush or too much contour, you can use the Beauty Blender and roll it, and it'll help blend it out or tone down the color. Now, just as an extra step and to show you yet another way to use your Beauty Blender, I'm going to take some loose powder highlight and, again, just the same as I've shown you, apply that over top of the liquid highlight. Here's a close-up of the finished look using the Beauty Blender. So there you go. That's 7 different ways to use your Beauty Blender sponge. Thank you for watching, and make sure you subscribe to see more videos.